This is comedy. We're starting right on time. We're just going to get right through this. Some people still have to come in. We're going to have people, they'll be late, but we're not waiting on them. How are y'all doing? You having a fun time tonight? Yeah. Raise your hand if you've come to the first 3 episodes. You've been to all 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Raise your hand if you've been to all 3 episodes. 5. You all just got free tickets to the finale in May. I'm going to charge more for them tickets to cover y'all's free ones. You're welcome. Real quick, if you haven't seen, we're going to do 3 rounds of comedy. We've got 10 comedians here. In succession, quick, fast, in a hurry. They're going to come up and do 1 minute apiece. And y'all just do your thing and enjoy it. All 10 are come and go. Gregory, Metz, and I are going to be counting the laughs per minute. Whoever got the most is going to go to round 2. It'll be about 5 comedians. They get 2 minutes each. Same process, count the laughs. The very last round, 2 to 3 comedians of the funniest here tonight are going to do 10-minute sets for y'all. And then we're going to give one of them $100, invite him to the finale. Guys, we got our first comedian coming up. His name is Joe. And he's coming on down. Put your hands together for 1 minute of comedy.
What's up, everybody? You guys ever been to the Hard Rock? Yeah? Did you know that it's like owned by the Seminole tribe? I thought it used to mean like hard rock and roll. That's like just his cousin's name. That could have been just like Tree Bark Cafe. You were like, yeah, okay. That's funny. I figured out why autistic white guys are really into Asian girls. It's because it's the only group of girls that they can look at without really making eye contact. Growing up, my mom would always say that, like, you know, bruised boobs meant you had breast cancer. She would always say that to us. But looking back on it, I think she just didn't want me and my sisters titty twisting each other to try to get the Xbox. I was talking to a girl the other day, and she goes, I'm having hot girl tummy issues. And then she lifted up her shirt and she had on a colostomy bag. That's not hot girl tummy issues. You just got a bag of shit on your stomach. Alright, that...
Boom, you just hit it. Guys, my hand. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Captain Wrong Mike is making his way to the stage, guys. Keep that clap going. Come on, buddy.
And this is Captain John White, bro, not Wrong White. Oh, well, fucking, we're rolling now. What's going on? Check this place out, right? A theater and antiques. Yeah, if this place was a comedian, it would look like me. I can't hear down here. So what's going on? This is Plant City, huh? Woo! Dang. Yeah, I see a lot of older ladies, or not older ladies, but ladies in my age range. Yeah, I like them in the free egg range. Egg free range. No strings attached. Mature. That's right, we're banging and they're making breakfast. Damn right. Timer hasn't gone yet, so I don't know. We're rolling now. That didn't count. Thank you. Yeah, I'm old, so if you laugh a little louder or faster. We don't got much time now. Damn thing hadn't started yet. There it goes. Ready? And we're off. Oh, dang it. So yeah, I got the old geezer Riz. Yeah, no cap. Yeah, no cap. You know the problem with the no cap thing is? Sometimes they call me Cap for short. So when the ladies say no cap, man, they mean no. And they do it in all caps. It's freaking crazy. No cap. How many fucking times I gotta tell you? Started driving Uber. Had a lady give me some shit. She cuts me up on one side, down the other, and I'm like, honey, you're gonna have to get out of the car. I gotta go to work. It was my wife. It's crazy. Oh yeah. That's it. 40 years. Me too. That's it. Fuck it.
Give him a hand. His dear friend is making his way up here. That's all right. A minute goes by quick. That's all right. We got 8 more. Hey, how you folk doing? All right. Louisiana. And I know what y'all are thinking. You fuck alligators? I sure do. Shit, in Louisiana, it's like right out of passage, yeah. You turn 13, you fuck that gator, you become a man. But don't ask no gator for no blowjob. Then you gotta leave a tip. Shit, the other day I was with my alligator girlfriend, she told me she's pregnant. So I said, see you later, alligator. I didn't know a transgender alligator could get pregnant. Ended up being a black girl with shingles. Shit. Thank you. Remember to start that timer. Caroline Post is next. That was good. Thank you, Caroline. Here she comes. I'm starting the timer.
Goodness. Is this all of Plant City? Are you all here? This is the whole village? You guys are adorable. I love this place. I'm getting a little older and I have no thigh gap. Can you see that? I have no thigh gap. I was sitting on the toilet recently, I dropped my cell phone and my thighs were like, no girl. No, nothing's getting through here. I traded my minivan in recently for something with a much, much larger mirror. Because when I was in my 20s, I used to go to frat parties and get fucked up. But now I just sit in my driveway and I pluck chin hairs out of my chin. And I glue them onto my head. Most of this is just an upcycled beard. One thing I've known about getting older is that nobody wants to kidnap you anymore, right? Nobody wants to kidnap. Not when they see how much rope and duct tape it's going to be to get your fat ass in the van. I look like a 60-year-old Girl Scout with diabetes. My friends and I were, there's 4 of us in our group, we're kind of like an angry menopausal geriatric pussy riot is what we are. And between the 4 of us, we have half a uterus and 7 fake tits. All right, you guys have been so much fun. Thanks.
That was fantastic. Now, Austin Garrison, instead of us James making his way to the stage, come on down here the next and say that took too long for you to get there.
Hey, how we doing? Oh, all right, so I've been seeing this vegan chick recently. Give it up for me for making healthy dating decisions. Oh, I can tell Plant City hates vegans, that's okay. So to impress her, I want to put those chia pet seeds on my pubes. So when we fuck, I can be like, pa penis. Cha chia. Oh, great commercial, you know? Chlamydia. Okay. I got rid of that a long time ago, ladies. Don't judge me. Oh, you guys remember when we were kids? It was like, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop, you know? But as an adult, it's like, how many wipes does it take to get my butthole clean? Yeah. I'm at like 120 right now. Thanks a lot, Taco Bell. Oh, yeah. Oh my God. Let's see. People tell me all the time to fix my posture. My posture's only bad because I fuck like a geriatric turtle. You know? It's like... Don't judge me. I'm not the only one. There's a couple guys I can tell that fuck like a turtle in here. All right, I think that's it. Thank you.
Very much. Next up, Pete Scranton. He's been doing comedy for 5 years from Clearwater. Here it is for a minute.
Yeah. Hey, can we all agree that yogurt is the weakest food in the fridge? Even the cottage cheese thinks it's a pussy. But its crazy cousin, whipped cream, it's like the P. Diddy of the fridge. You go in there, you grab that thick cylindrical can, and you just start jacking that thing. You jack it, and you start squirting big loads down your throat and all over your face. And then, oh no, the can's empty. Nope, still has a whippet inside. Whoa. You kidding me? Milk product with drugs in it? That's a fucking party. Meanwhile, yogurt's there sitting like a sad cuck's puddle of cum. Jesus Christ, branding yogurt, yo play? Sounds like your skim milk just came out as non-binary. That's why I am starting the first toxic male yogurt company. It's called Yo Bitch. And none of that faggy fruit in the bottom. It's got brisket down there. Maybe a pack of Zins. Somebody call Shark Tank. Thank you.
She's been doing comedy for 5 years. You doing okay, Melinda? You doing good? Okay.
Jesus Christ, I'm so short. Look at this shit. All right. Yeah, so I asked my girlfriend, hey, what was your dream job growing up? And she told me that when she was a kid, she always wanted to be a journalist until she learned how much a journalist made. And then she decided to go into IT and middle management instead. And I was like, wow, that's the complete opposite of how I was like as a kid. Because when I was a kid, I told myself that I'm going to be a stand-up comedian, and I am prepared to die in poverty to make this work. And I think it's the difference of that mentality. You know, that's why we live different lives. Like, I get to live my dreams, and she gets to live in a house. It's a really nice house. I'm hoping she lets me move in sometime. It would be fantastic. No, despite that joke, I do in fact live in a house. And until that family discovers me, I'm technically not homeless, so fuck yeah. All right, thank you very much.
Your next comic coming to the stage is Marla Hartson. She's been doing comedy for 7 years. Give it up for Marla.
I recently went on a business trip and fractured my shoulder. That's called a work trip on a work trip. Yeah, I'm okay going upstairs, but I take going down far too literally. It's possible I might be a klutz. One of my clients, I was there and I reached for something on the floor and I actually hit my head on the edge of the desk. And they put caution tape on my desk. And my coworkers gave me a hard hat for my desk job. I'm an interpreter for the deaf, and this is the sign for sky. And with my broken shoulder, I can only do this. My sky has fallen. Could you help me down, sir?
Marla, everybody. Marla.
Yeah.
Your next comic coming to the stage is Cam Mahone. Cam Mahone, she's been doing comedy for 3 years.
Thank you. I'm fucking fat. Guys, yes, I'm trying everything to lose weight except diet and exercise. I'm taking Ozempic. I've ignored my doctor's orders. I've tripled my dosage. I'm shredding weight by the hour. Alright? I'm trying everything to lose weight, even taking testosterone supplements. And I know they're working. I never felt more manly in my entire life. Alright, I just have this urge to watch sports and interrupt women all day. Gotta lose weight. I really gotta change a lot of things about myself. I'm trying to quit drinking. I know that doesn't work well as a joke here in Plant City. You guys all love to fucking drink here. It's fine. I need to quit drinking because I smoke way too many cigarettes when I'm drunk. Alright, sober me quit smoking cigarettes years ago. Drunk me wants fucking lung cancer. And drunk me's gonna get lung cancer, alright? When I'm drunk, I look at a pack of cigarettes the same way a sex offender looks at a school bus. Like, ah, man, I shouldn't, but it's 20 of them bitches on there, and that's like a whole pack of cigarettes right there. I can make that joke because my best friend as a child was molested. My father apologized. That part's not true. He was actually molested, though. It really hurt my self-esteem because the guy pulled up. We were 6 years old. He pulled up in his car and he called me over first. And I knew I was an ugly-ass child because he goes, "Hey, kid, you're cool, but who's your friend?" My name's Cam Mahone. Thank you guys so much.
All right, now we got the next one. Okay, no problem. From episode 1, Zach Hendrick. Give it up for Zach, everybody. Maybe I'll go later.
Good to be back, Plant City. So I gotta confess, I am on day 28 of my all dog food diet. And I'm starting to think this shit's just for dogs. I feel a little rough. But you know, I was thinking about dogs the other day. You'd think that dogs would be amazed that we have pockets. But they don't care. They don't give a shit. I'm like, I just took your treat out of the top of my leg. How is your mind not blown by this? We live nowhere near King kangaroos. Like, what are you even using for reference to take this so casually? I don't think it's that impressive that you can lick yourself, to be honest. I mean, still show me how, but... You know, I wrote those jokes in my phone. I used to use a notebook for my jokes, but I realized it wasn't meant for me. It was only meant for former frat boys. It said right on the cover, college rule. Alright, that's been my time. Thank you guys.
All right, stay right there. And all comedians, come back down. Come back down to the stage. Y'all stare at Zach. So what do we got here? Mr. Gregory. For sure, I mean, there were two real standouts. This is what I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, sounds good.
You like that?
Enrique, what do you
I
think?
mean, we had some ties. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 of y'all down at a very low 3 laughs a minute. So I'm gonna put some of y'all through, but y'all all, do you see what I'm saying? Let's squeeze y'all in. I want to look at y'all. When I say your name, you are going to the next round. You can go and have a seat and get ready for 2 more minutes of comedy. And if I don't say your name, good luck, everyone. Good luck. Clear to run away right now is Caroline Post. Go ahead and go back to the back. Right behind her also is Derek. And then literally the next 3 we're picking all scored the same. Beans Crampton, you're weird. Marla, you're adorable. You're going to the next round. Zach Hendrick, you're going to the last round. The next round, I mean, Zachary. Came home, I want to say this for you. Who was y'all's favorite out of here? Stay here real quick. Joe? No, you're not. That was it. We picked 5. Stay right here real quick. We're just curious. Was he funnier than the rest up here? Okay. Was he funnier?
Yeah!
We're going to let him choose right now. Do you want $50 or roll the dice for nothing and go to the next round? He just got $50 from the red flag.
Yeah!
All right. Are we okay with this? We bring it back, episode 4, 5, or 6. Give him another shot. Yeah? All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. I ain't gonna lie. If I could cheat, Cam Mahomes going to the next round. If I could cheat.
Why not?
I can't cheat. One more time for 2 minutes of comedy. Caroline Post is coming to the stage. For 2 minutes of comedy, and I'm going to talk until she gets up. Maybe she went home.
Clap for her!
I'm just doing this to make her feel uncomfortable.
All right, y'all, you can't tell, but I'm wearing 147 salon paws patches under here. They kill the pain and they lift and separate. I do not look this good without them. They're holding in a whole ton of sins right now. But I recently bought a new deodorant, and I was reading the back of it. It said, remove cap and push up bottom. Yeah, I'm walking real funny now, but my farts smell amazing. You guys are good. I wanted to do something nice for myself. I wanted to go ahead and get one of those, what do you call it, Brazilian bikini bag. You know what I'm talking about. Anybody brave enough to do the Brazilian? Enrique? Yeah, one guy. I went to the place, because of my age, it was called the Wax Museum. I went there, they said to me, first time you get half off. I said, which half? They said,
said, no, it's just half off. I said, can I get the whole thing off? Ultimately, I could not afford the Brazilian, but I did get Mexican. I do not know what that is, but now every 2 weeks they come and weed whack the bushes. And I got that turkey neck now. You know what I'm talking about? You get that turkey neck? I can't go out the week of Thanksgiving. The turkey, it goes with the crow's feet and the bat wings. It is not easy to date. Anybody dating? Daters, you've been married. Anybody dating in here? No. Oh, one. Yes, they got those weird dating sites. They got the, what is it, Grubhub, DoorDash? It is not easy to date. Not at this point in my marriage. I've been married for 40 years. I know, right? And we are in an open marriage. Yes, wow, we're in an open marriage. And the crush goes. It's, you know, I love it. I'm really enjoying it. I have not told him about it, but I love it. But shortly after my husband and I were married, he did an awful thing to me. Awful. He went ahead and got sleep apnea. Any apneanics out there? You know who you are. Yes, you didn't have to raise your hand. I saw you. But you cannot live next to somebody with that. Do you know how hard that is with that whole... What I want to know is, why does this thing not come with a DNR? Every morning I'm ready to pull the plug! You guys have been so much fun. Thank you so much.
Hello, Austin.
Hello. I just subscribed to BET Plus. Give it up for me. Oh, yeah, just to prove to my girlfriend I'm not racist. You know, and little does she know, BET Plus for me is just watching ebony porn. Yeah. Oh, a lot of you are racist in his shows. Oh, yeah. A little bit. I hate wine snobs. I hate wine snobs because they're like, Austin, you shouldn't be drinking box wine because that's white trash. I'm like, oh yeah? Well, I hope your husband hits you, Cheryl. Getting notes of domestic abuse in this one. Oh, some people are mad at Sydney Sweeney for being pro-Republican. I don't care what they think, because I'm pro big fat tits in my face. Yeah. Fellas, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, yes. Oh my God. Any voodoo believers in the building? I love, instead of, I want a voodoo doll made of me, but instead of sticking me with pins and needles, they jack my little voodoo dick off. You know? So it's like randomly in the middle of the day, I'm like, hey Cheryl, here's your port. Hey Kevin, did you get that email? Yes, and it looks like I'm getting electrocuted when I come. Do not judge me. Since a lot of judgment in this room. Anyone else scared to sleep naked? No, just me. I love sleeping naked, people. I love sleeping naked, but it's the sharding that gets me. Yeah. Oh, I call that move a soft Amber Heard. Outdated joke. Figured I'd try it. Fuck it, whatever. You know. I have a theory that everything is getting too political. All these comics are doing political jokes. I went to Starbucks the other day. You know how they write cute little messages like "yum" or "enjoy" or "winky face." Oh, this barista wants to fuck me. You know. My cup read, "We know you're talking shit about Israel online." Like, holy shit. How the fuck did they know? I'm not even mad, I'm impressed. I got the tall size. How'd you fit on the cup? It's like this big. Oh, God. Anyone else get lazy eye when they come? Just me? Okay. I wonder if Forrest Whitaker gets normal eye when he comes. Ow. Okay, that's a lazy eye joke, not a black eye joke. Don't read into that. Oh, yes. Let's see. It's ironic we call them German cockroaches. Okay, because the only way to get rid of them is with a gas. And that is a cockroach joke. Nothing else. Don't read into that. Just wordplay. That's my time. Thank you. Love you.
Your next comedian. Give it up for Beans, everybody. 5 years.
5 years. What's up, you beautiful motherfuckers? How you doing? You guys look like you hate condoms. Am I right? Raw doggers? No? You love condoms? You like that wetsuit? Come on now. Well, I hate condoms, but there's a lot of disease out there. You still have to be safe, right? But Beansy has you covered. My technique, though, involves spelling. Now, this is how it works. You go up to a lovely lady and you say, "Excuse me, miss, can you spell chlamydia for me?" Now, the only person that has chlamydia is someone that can spell chlamydia. If she can spell chlamydia, she's riddled with it. But if she can't, if she's like C-L-A-M, you dive in that clam. No wetsuit needed. Now, ladies, it works for you too. You see a guy that you want to rough ride that stallion, you simply say, "Sir, can you spell gonorrhea for me?" It's like diarrhea, but with a go-no in front, as in go no further. If he can spell gonorrhea, his dickhead looks like an overripe strawberry. You smack that shit out of the way. But if he can't, you ride that Bronco. No saddle. Shall we try this out? Madam, can you spell syphilis for me?
It's funny because I really know how to spell it.
If she's not gonna do it. Gangbang ready. She'll meet you out in the parking lot. Let's try another one. Sir, can you spell herpes for me? No? Trick question. If you can't spell herpes, you're kind of retarded. Dude, his dick looks like Texas toast. Don't touch it. But this does not work for the worst of all socially transmitted diseases, which is, of course, AIDS. No, it could be worse. It could be bald. The worst socially transmitted disease is, of course, a baby. And in this economy, that's an STD that will stick with you for life. Thank you.
7 years doing comedy. Marla.
So, how many of you enjoyed the weather today? Just to put it in perspective, before next week comes, today in Minnesota, it was minus 19. That's 100 degrees colder than here. Now, last January, I was working in Long Island, and it was so cold and dry, I thought my lips had dandruff. And my hands were so rough, I was using them to shape my nails. And my eyes were so dry, they wanted eye drops with a straw. And then I went to Tucson, and I was thirsty while I was drinking water. My husband and I moved into a 55-plus community. I want to share some of our surprises with you. I don't know how many of you have heard that when you've been married a long time, you start to look like each other? No, all old people look like each other. In our community, we all look more like each other than our own wedding pictures. And you know those loud twinning outfits? It's so we can find each other at Costco. And here's a trick. If you learn the name of the dog, you're considered friends with the whole family. Here's a sad one. The more seasoned you get, the less seasonings you can eat. And there's a road right next to the lake. It's called Burrito Drive, which is kind of cruel since we can no longer digest beans. And it doesn't matter how good that view is when it smells like that. We don't trick or treat anymore. We decorate our golf carts and drive around the neighborhood throwing candy. My husband got brained by a butterscotch. And we go for walks, and we love walking. But if you're speed walking, you don't belong here. And then we have one thing in common. We all keep forgetting. We don't have dementia.
Marla, everybody! Marla!
So they say at Olive Garden, whoa, this thing gets taller and taller, hello. They say at Olive Garden, when you're here, you're family. I'm pretty sure I just committed incest. So who here had to work today? I myself got off at 5, and at my job, we have to try to sell somebody a new mobile phone, no matter what. And I mean no matter what. I'll be like, this lady just said her husband died. And they're like, yeah, still push it. I'm like, from what angle, heartless monsters? I'm sorry that he's gone, Mrs. Johnson. I know he can't keep you that warm on that side of the bed anymore, but you know what can keep you warm? Is the blaring OLED screen from the Google Pixel 9 Pro. All you've got left is memories? Well, all this thing's got left is memory. 512 gigabytes? Wow. Wow. And just between you and me, Mrs. Johnson, this thing vibrates. Just saying. Been in HR pretty often lately. You know, I've been out there dating. I've been single most of my 30s, I'm not gonna lie. And my married friends always tell me, Zach, you gotta get with a lady again. If for no other reason, do it for the makeup sex. The makeup sex makes it totally worth it. But I'm not that big of a fan of makeup sex. You know, the mascara burns my pee hole. Foundation closes on my balls, it's just a mess. So more recently I tried phone sex. But you guys see how big they're making phones now? I can't fit that in my ass. So just last week I tried this new thing I'm hearing about called sexting. I'm not trying to use the stage to brag or anything, but my penis was just a little too big for the keyboard. 5 seconds, you know, I don't know what kind of fruit a KY is, but a jelly tastes like shit. Thank you guys.
Sorry, we got to come all the way back down. So those 5 contestants come take the stage, and we're going to vote the next round through, and then we're going to take a 10-minute intermission. Do you have the same thing I have?
Oh, yeah. Same score.
Kind of a runaway, a close third. We're voting 2 through. I come in here, you go. Same score. And
Marla, everybody. Carolyn, everybody.
Thank you.
Austin.
Yes. Look at these 5. Now I'm going to say your name. You go back to the back. Don't look so excited, Marla. It's not good news. And then get ready to do 10 minutes of comedy. You notice how Carolina Post looking around. She knows. Get Caroline, go to the back. You did fantastic. Go to the back. Caroline, she nods along. Everyone's excited. Austin Garrett, you knocked it out of the park. It's a clear runaway. Austin's going back to the back. Marla, I want you to sign back up. You got the least amount, but stay right there. You didn't do it, you didn't do it. I really wanted, all right, make noise. You're going to the next round.
Thank you.
Stand back. Stand back. I'm holding you down. Zachary, I want to hear him do 10 minutes. I don't think I've ever heard him do, and I'm itching. Okay.
I'm featuring in March.
Okay. Does anybody want to guess why I flash some lights? Does anybody want to guess why I flash some lights?
It's a flash dancer.
It sets all these cameras up on the right sync when I'm lining up all the shots. How genius is that? You should see me trying to put them videos together last couple times. I had nothing to do that with. Guys, are y'all ready? 4 more coming. Yeah, make some noise. Oh, wait a minute. Did we not vote anybody off yet? Did we do the last round? Yeah, so we got the last people coming up. We're going to start with Caroline Post. I lost my brain. I had a brain fart just now. Thank you for being so quick. Wow, here she is, guys. Caroline Post.
Oh my God, has everyone gone pee? Have we all gone to bed? I think we all just got to know each other a little bit better right there. You know, I was a little nervous before coming up tonight, though, I gotta tell you, so I did go ahead and I prepared a couple of lines ahead of time in the bathroom. I was reluctant to do the show. I told John that I have a couple stipulations and things that I need before I'm going to do a show. So I said to him, what I need is I'm going to need like 12 carousel horses from the 1800s. I want like every fucking Coca-Cola sign from the year 1. I want some like a ton of spooky like mannequins and shit. I'm gonna need like a grand piano. And you know what? He did it. He pulled it off. Kudos to this guy. You guys agree? You having fun? Loose. Nice. But getting older, what I have noticed is that you don't get good shit for your birthday anymore. Have you noticed this? You don't get good shit, right? What'd you get for your last birthday? What'd you get? Nothing. He got nothing. Okay, you know what I got for my last birthday? I got a coupon for a colonoscopy. It's not good. And you know what I've noticed too is that the skin on your eyelids really starts to sag like a lot, and it kind of resembles bowl sack skin. You know, I walk around with like 2 bowl sack skins attached to my eyes. I feel like such a dickhead. And my girlfriends and I was talking a little bit about them, the angry menopausal geriatric pussy riot. It doesn't take us much to get drunk these days between the antacid and the high blood pressure medication. We're like 12-year-old girls that just had their first sip of Hennessy. There's a lot of shrieking and giggling and evidently somebody tinkles. Right now, I do feel like I'm riding a very thin edge, though. I'm really teetering on the edge between like MILF and Crypt Keeper. You know, like today, Stifler's mom, tomorrow, Weekend at Bernie's. That's what I feel like that's going on. Last year, I was fortunate enough, I got to perform in New York City. I got to perform at Broadway Comedy Club and Gotham Comedy Club. A couple months ago, I got to perform in the Virgin Islands. You don't have to be one to be there. Ooh, who knew? And tonight, I'm here. In your village. My career is on fire right now. So, did I mention I was married? I have been married for 40 years. We did not meet the way that they meet now with the DoorDash and the Grubhub. We met the old-fashioned way. We met at a bar with a lot of alcohol and really bad decisions. You know, I was looking for a free Cabernet. Instead, I got couples counseling and a 30-year fixed. But you guys have been married for a while, right? 40 years? Yeah, so you're right there. And 20 for you. And, you know, I feel like the first 8 to 10 years of marriage are pure hell, right, Enrique? They're pure hell, right? But the next 15 to 20 are so much worse. Much worse. When we were first married, every time he went out, I worried that he'd meet somebody. 40 years later, I pray to God he'll meet somebody. Anybody. And he was born with a lazy eye. By the time he was 10, it had caught up to the rest of his body. I love being married. I don't. What I love about being married is I don't. I love those long romantic weekend getaways, right? You know, with the coffee shops and the cafes and the Airbnbs. The hardest part is coming home after 5 days and hearing him go, well, where the hell you been? We got any veterans in here? Where's the veterans? Any veterans? Yes, thank you for your service, no concern. What branch of the service? Coast Guard, okay. Navy, all right. I got a friend who was in the Air Force and she was in her, oh, thanks so much for coming back. Did you piddle? Did everything come out all right? You found the toilet? All right, all's well. So I have a friend and she was in her commanding officer's office. And she noticed that his zipper was undone. So she didn't want to say anything. She basically said to him, sir, the barn door is open. And he said, well, did you see a soldier standing at attention? And she said, no, but I did see a disabled veteran on 2 doors. I'm fortunate enough that even though I'm nearly 60, I still have, my mom is still around. Clap it up, we got moms. Mom's still around, loving, yes. Yes, she's in her 90s, they're getting old, and they just say the flippin' funniest shit. And we don't try to correct her because it's just funny as hell. She asked me, tell me about that January 6th Inquisition, she said. Tell me about that January 6th Inquisition. I said, Mom, Inquisition? Mom, it was an insurrection. And she said, oh, your father had that. She's got a sister, my Aunt Mary. I love her to death, and my aunt came to me and she said, you know, your uncle doesn't want to touch me anymore. So I said, all right, I got you. This is what you got to do. Take all your clothes off. Lie on the bed. When he comes in, throw your legs over your head. So my aunt did exactly what I told her to do. And when her husband came in, he said, Mary, comb your hair. Put your teeth in. You look like an asshole. My husband and I, we were married a long time, and he woke me up the other night. He said, I had this crazy dream about you. I had a crazy dream about you and this guy named Jerry. And Jerry was gorgeous, and he loved you, and you loved him, and you guys were really into each other. He goes, crazy dream, huh? I said, yeah. It's my dream too. My girlfriends and I, we do this thing, we're just fishing for cheap compliments at this point in our lives. We do this thing, we tell people that we're 10 years older than what we really are. Anybody up their age? Yeah, you do it? Yeah, it's great. Yeah, so we tell people that we're 69 instead of 59. And people say, damn, you're 69? We always thought you were 70. It does backfire. You having fun?
Yeah.
I love this place. I love this village. Thank you so much for coming to the late show. I appreciate that. And obviously you had so many other appealing options in this little village. But you came here. You came here. And I appreciate it. Oh, thanks so much for coming back. Thank you. We appreciate that. Thanks. Did you find the toilet? No, you have to walk 4 miles for the bathroom. So my mom, she lives in the villages. You guys know about the villages, right? You know what it's famous for? It's famous for all those amazing restaurants, right? She's got all her friends, and she's got her mahjong ladies, and they're all from New York. They all talk like they've been spoken their whole entire lives, And she's always going on about them. I don't listen to her too much. She tells me their names. I just don't give a shit that much. But I just basically make up names for them. These are not creative names. There's Tooth Lady because she's got jacked up teeth, and then there's Arm Guy, guy because he's got a messed up arm. And then there's humpback lady. She likes to get fucked in the ass. Oh my gosh. This is awesome. Yeah. So I'm just gonna close on this. I am a mother. I have a son who's 30, and when my son was really, really little, he was very precocious, and he saw exhaust coming out of the exhaust pipe, and he wanted to know what it was, so I called it, I said, it's carbon monoxide. He had a doll, he called the doll carbon monoxide. We were gonna Publix, he left the doll in the car, and he had a complete fit. He wanted carbon. He's screaming all over the Publix, I want carbon monoxide, give me carbon monoxide. So, you know, he's having a complete meltdown, and I said to him, listen, I will give you carbon monoxide as soon as we get back in the car. And that is the first time DCF showed up in my door. You guys have been so much fun. Thank you so much for
Wow, wow.
Okay, hello. My question for the room is, do little people call oral sex gnome dome? Because they fucking should. Oh, that'd be one hell of a Keebler elf party. Oh, good cookies. Yeah, good cookies. Oh my God. We familiar with the ick? You know, you guys know about the ick? It's like red flags when it comes to dating, you know? Anyone want to share their red flags? No, you guys seem like a bunch of picky bitches. Okay, I have my own ick. It's when females say, oh my God, I love that for you. Oh my God, I love that for you. Because really it sounds like, no, you fucking don't. You know? You can say, hey, fuck your own face. It'll sound less condescending than, oh my God, I love that for you. Which is my next band, by the way. We're called Fuck Your Own Face. Give us a stream on Tubi. All right, yeah, but let's see, where my porn watchers at? Yeah, most of you are liars. Yeah, most of you are liars. I've noticed this about porn recently, okay? I've been watching porn recently. There's a lot of Russian porn out there, which is weird, because I'm like, no, give me the American shit, you know? But like, I feel guilty every time I watch Russian porn, because it's like every time I come, my penis goes, Ukraine! Ukraine! It's just a sad little drip. Okay, a lot of you guys are pro-Russian. It really fucking shows. Oh. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, I went to a palm reader on shrooms. Yeah. Don't go to a palm reader on shrooms. Okay, I walked in and I was just like, can you read my palm? She's like, I can't read your palm. I can't read your palm. I'm like, why? She's like, so much cum. So much cum. Okay, don't judge me. I get horny when I get on shrooms. Okay, no one else? My penis is also shaped like a dried, shriveled up one. Okay. What else is happening in today's world? Oh, Steve from Blues Clues has a podcast now. Give it up for Blues Clues. Oh, yeah. I was a big Blues Clues guy, but I think instead of a podcast, he should bring back his show. Modernize it, make it for adults, make it realistic. You know, like one of their segments could be like, we got a suicide letter. We got a suicide letter. We got a suicide letter. Who is it from? Holy shit, it's from Jeffrey Epstein. Who would have thought? That's my hot take. He did take his own life. Okay. All right, I'll move on. It's not hitting. Yeah. I don't care how hot you are. I do not care how hot you are, but if your name is Genevieve, I will not fuck you. Okay? I'm sorry your parents bore you and they were like, hey, it's Genevieve sounds like a German granny that never got rid of her chlamydia. Yeah, I'm like, no, I'm out. I'm out. What else is happening? ICE is killing white people now. Oh, I didn't care before. Just kidding. But that's a joke. But it's a comedy show. People laugh. Yeah, I feel like it's weird because I feel like white people can be like, "Hey, it's Modelo time." You just get fucking shot. You know? Or be like, "Hey, go Raiders, bro!" And just you're gunned down. Yeah. And I'm killing it with 1% of the audience. Okay, I don't know what you guys are thinking. Oh. Yeah. Do we like impressions in the crowd?
Yeah.
Okay. This is my impression of the Lucky Charms guy during sex. Oh, I can't wait to shove my fingers down your throat. Oh. Ooh, pop another marshmallow in. Oh. Ooh, taste me rainbow cum. Oh. A lot of you guys hate Irish people, and it really shows. Oh, God. I was a big fan of Magic, the Magic School Bus back in the day. That's one of my early childhood cartoon shows. Give it up for the Magic School Bus. Oh, yes. The teacher, her name was Mrs. Frizzle. Okay, and I had a big crush on Mrs. Frizzle, but with a name like that, it makes me think she's got hairy tits. You know? Anyone else? Yeah? No, but teachers nowadays, they can learn a lesson, okay? They can learn a lesson because like a lot of female teachers nowadays, they're trying to ride on the Magic School Cock. Ride on the Magic School Bus. All right. That's fine. People ask me what my type is. I don't have a certain type. Okay, I feel like Ross from Friends dated lots of different types of women, okay? But I just say, I don't have a certain type, I just say anything but white chicks with dreads. Oh, yuck. Yuck. Oh, I don't know, there's just something about the smell of Nature Valley and butthole I just don't like. Anyone else? It's like the Matrix directors. Oh, Google them, they look weird. Okay. Since my name is Austin, a lot of people are like, "Oh, Austin from Boston. Are you from Boston? Austin from Boston." Don't do that. I fucking hate that. Okay? I'm like, I tell them every single time, I'm like, I'm not from Boston, but when it comes to my comedy, I am the Austin Bomber. Too soon? Too soon? Too soon? It's okay. It's a wordplay joke. We should do more ass play. That's okay. All right. Any true crime fans in the audience? Okay, a couple white women. All right. Okay. Oh, white women love true crime. I love that show. It's called Snapped. Okay, it's about female killers and female serial killers and stuff. I'm like, why did they call it Snapped when they should have just called it women being fucking women? Yeah, this is where I lose half of the audience. Okay. This is where women start to hate me in the set. It's okay. Oh, yeah. My ex was bulimic. Okay, that deserved that. My ex was bulimic. Yes, she would make herself throw up after every single meal. Every single meal. I don't know if it's a Russian, she was Russian, it was like a Russian thing, I don't know what, but she would also throw up at just the sight of my penis. Any other news? Yeah, he relates, I can tell. Sorry, I just pointed to someone directly. That's my crowd work section. Yeah. Where my Jeep Wrangler owners at? Any Jeep Wrangler owners? Oh, okay. Somebody's rich. Okay. You guys have a weird subculture, okay? It's like they do the Jeep Wave thing. I'm like, just drive your fucking car. What the fuck? They also do the rubber ducky on the dashboard. You do that? Oh, she said yeah. You said no. You're a fucking liar. Oh, in the console. They're on the dashboard. I know it. Oh, that's a weird. I feel like that's just symbolism for like how fucking retarded you are. Oh. This is Plant City, I can stay retarded. Okay. Hope you breathe in those microplastics. Just kidding. Okay. Alright. Don't beat me up after the show. I cannot fight. Okay. Alright. Some of you think I can fight. That's okay. Alright. Yeah. I'm Irish and German. Yeah, a lot of people are like, what? This guy's not Jewish? What? Shaws? I'm circumcised. It seems like I should be Jewish, right? I do comedy. But no, I'm Irish and German, which means not only can I tolerate a lot of alcohol, I can tolerate a lot of anti-Semitism too. That doesn't mean, that doesn't mean I'm anti-Semitic. That just means I can tolerate a lot of it, okay? Don't read into that. Just lay off this amazing set. When I had my old glasses, a lot of people, I do the TikTok thing, 19,000 followers, not a big deal, not a big deal. A lot of people online would say, oh, you look like the male version of Velma. Oh, that's a good way to piss me right the fuck off. That's a really good way to piss me right the fuck off. Which is funny because I also say jinkies when I come. Anyone else? Anyone else? Some of you hate Scooby-Doo? That's okay. It really shows. It's my catchphrase. Right. 30 seconds. I don't know if I should do this. I'm gonna try it anyways. It's all about taking risks. Thank you for the light. I needed that. So do you guys think women who don't get sex trafficked get jealous? Just hear me out. Just hear me out. Okay, instead of the movie Taken, it could have been like, I was here the whole time. Very anticlimactic movie. And joke, by the way. All right, thank you guys. Awesome Tom. Thank you.
Yeah, very tight.
We got one more. We got one more. 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes of comedy. Franklin's coming up. Don't pretend you're walking. Walk to the stage. Here he comes. Let's see, pretend. That's all right. I couldn't remember it.
Are you beautiful people? My wife told me you're so loud, hold the mic up far from your mouth, but I figure a lot of you guys have hearing aids over here, so I'm trying to help you out. You guys, the drug-loving crowd, you look like a drug-loving crowd. There's a lot of drugs out there. Let's see, I can see it on your faces. Let's see, red wine, weed, mushrooms, Adderall, Midol, Gas-X, blood thinners, I think, maybe. Actually, what's your name, sir? Say it again. Doug. You actually look like you pound about 20 mint juleps on the porch before noon, yeah? How was the Civil War, anyway? Which side did you fight on? Neither. You went up to camp. Anyway. Drugs, we all do drugs. Enrique, right? Enrique? Yeah, you look like every extra in Breaking Bad. I bet you were really pissed when they blew up those Venezuelan drug boats. My supplies! What's your name? Jared, you look like you have a secret farm in the middle of an orange grove. Is that right? You totally do, man. Right? Feed supplier for Plant City. Look him up, guys. Look him up. Amber. You ever been roofied? How would you know? Isn't that the point? Right? Side effects include headache, nausea, and strange anal bleeding. Is this your husband? What's your fiance? Oh, nice. You still have time to get out. What's your name? What? Anthony. You have to do tons of meth, right? You don't? Because you look like the only guy that escaped the meth lab fire. You're like, I didn't know a trailer could go up that fast. No? Well, I like drugs too. I've done a lot of them. But recently, my favorite has to be Viagra. Right? Let me hear it from my ED boys out there. Yeah. There's a little soft there. I'm looking at these gray hairs out here. 20 million scripts written a year, and everyone's like, no, I don't take them. I have my friends come up to me and I say, oh yeah, I got some Viagra. It's like, well, I don't need Viagra to get it up. Well, I don't need Viagra to get it up either. I need Viagra to keep it up. You know what I'm saying? My dick is kind of like an old hunting dog. Right? When it gets the call for the hunt, it's like, oh. It's ready to go. It's ready to dive in the bush. It's gonna go chase that quarry. Right? But 5-10 minutes later, that old hunting dog might be sleeping under the old oak tree. You know what I'm saying? Oh, gotta shake it awake. Shake it awake, right? That's why I love Viagra, right? So, the other day, right? The other day, my wife comes to me and she's like, baby, I'm in the mood, right? She had just come out of the shower. She's glistening. Nay, she didn't bother with a towel. She didn't need any towel at all. And she's like, I need to go. I need to go right now, right? But the problem is, you guys know what the problem is with Viagra. You need an hour. You really need an hour for it to activate, right? So I'm like, baby, you gotta give me an hour, right? She's like, I'm horny right now. Right? So I'm like, oh, what can I do? What can I do? And she taps her little cheek and she goes, have you ever tried snorting it? Well, that's a good idea. I think, next thing you know, I got a blue pill. I'm chopping it up with a razor. I'm making blue lines across the bathroom counter. Right? Oh, it's gonna be good. And the next thing I do is go, And then I said to my wife, but she's all bug-eyed because my dick looks like Pinocchio's nose. Literally made that sound. Right? So she grabs me by the hand and leads me into the bedroom. And I'm falling like a research chick. And she pushes me down on the bed. And I'm at full mast. And she climbs on for the ride. And she's going to town. She's going to town. She's like a marlin on 50-pound test. She's doing this. And I'm like a landed catfish. I'm like, and then she gets real sexy. And she starts to come, you know. She's like, and I'm coming like those screaming goats in the videos, like a and then she slides off, real sexy like. All right, she's like Cleopatra. She's just glowing. And I'm blowing bloody chunks out of my nose into the sink. So I think the lesson here is if you don't have the time, don't do the line. Thank you. All right. By the way, beautiful place here, lovely place. Right? Shame about the bathrooms, but before it broke down, I did see a sign on the wall that said, only toilet paper in the toilet. So I shit on the floor. I follow the rules. You should too. It's called respect. Right? Right. Are there any horny Orthodox Jews? This is a very niche joke. Where are all my horny Orthodox Jews out there? I had this brain concept. I want to make a deep throat porno in a Jewish temple. It's called synagogue. No, synagogue. The synagogue gag choked, okay? All right, people. I am Beans. I'm Beans Crampton. Beans as in baked beans, because I often am. And Crampton because I come from a long line of ladies with a lot of anger issues. I want you guys to look up Beans Crampton on every social media and like me because I like you. Thank you.
Stay right there. People again, come on back, Caroline. Come on back, Austin. What do you think, Gregory? Talk to me. What do you think, Gregory? Talk to me.
Oh, it's a tight race.
It was tight.
It's a tight race, right? Spider-Man, it's a tight race. What about you, Jerry? You think it's a tight race? Everybody's neck and neck, right?
They take so freaking long to get down here.
Austin!
Can you tell I have no children, I have no patience. God didn't give me any patience. Hey, take it. It's a short. Give him one more big hand. Everybody give him a big hand.
Great job, everybody.
I'm going to say right now, you did not win, Austin, but we want you to come back in 2 episodes. Come back. Give him a hand. He's coming back. He's coming back. You're going to have another chance again with the finale. 15. So the difference here was 3 laps. Your winner for episode 3 of This Is Comedy by most laughs per minute. Put your hands together. Beans Crampton. Thank you, Caroline. Caroline. Episode 5, come back or 6, whatever you can do. Yeah? Okay. Here he is, Beans Crampton.
No winner! Thank you guys. I love you guys. What am I supposed to do? Another 10 minutes? Jesus Christ. No, I'm just of course. You guys are freaking awesome. I love you guys. I love all you old people because you make me feel young. Thank you. That is freaking great, man. And I'm gonna come back for the final.
The finale, you won $100 tonight.
I won $100.
And the finale, you're going to get $1,000 at the finale if you win.
That's fantastic. $100. I'm gonna see you in your secret garden. Beautiful, man.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys.
You guys are awesome.
Have a good night, everybody. Thank you, Ken. Thank you. Set that down. Thank you, Omar Cruz, Gregory Metz,
Thank you.
Gates back there, and Craig Jeffrey. Thank you guys for coming. That QR code on your table, you can buy tickets to the next episode.
When is that? When is the next episode?
They got